Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I, your friend Dharvi Talwar, going to discuss on one of an interesting fact or say an age-long practice that we're actually pursuing and doing, like every litigant or an advocate stands when a judge enters into the courtroom. But why? The question arises, why we really need to stand when a judge enters into the courtroom? Out of what reasons we are actually doing this or following this? Is there any rule or regulation that we really need to follow in the courtroom premises? Or it is just an myth or a tradition? Or it is a custom? Or because we have observed our mentors during our internship that they do so actually we are doing this? So today we really need to find out the reason, and today about what we are actually discussing, that why we really need to stand when a judge enters into the courtroom. So here's your answer is that in law profession, judges are someone whom we consider as a god, or a person who represents God, or a person who is next to the God. So yes, of course, in order to show respect, we need to stand. In order to show respect to the law of our nation, we need to stand. But what else? What else other than respect? So, other than respect, the very important factor is procedural formality. Yes, because of procedural formality as well as symbolic purpose to show heightened status of the judge, we really require to do so. That is why we stand when a judge enters into the courtroom, because of procedural formality. And if someone does not stand when a judge enters into the courtroom, although he or she is not confined to any wheelchair or any sort of physical disability, so in this case, actually it indicates that the person do not respect to the authority or the judiciary or even the law of the country. That is why he behaved like this. If any person who is totally or absolutely fine physically or even mentally, although he didn't stand when a judge enters into the courtroom, it is considered and it is taken as an disrespect of the court, disrespect of the law. And in this case, there are chances, there are probability that the judge can issue a warning or even an admonishment to the person concerned who is not behaving appropriately into the courtroom premises. Okay. Secondly, we even observed during our internship, obviously you must all experience this, that your mentors, the litigants over there, the advocates over there who are there to plead for their cases, after having their pleadings done, after having their hearings done, they usually bow down in front of the judge, then only they depart from the courtroom premises. Why? Why they actually bow down after having their hearing done? What are the reasons? Again, yes, due to respect, out of respect, they really need to do that. But what else? What is another factor other than respect? So, the another most important factor is because judges are someone who are guardian of our constitution, who guards our constitution. That is the main reason. They bow down. The litigant or an advocate always bow down when they are done with their hearing in front of the judge. Because judges are the guardian of our Indian constitution. They provide a complete guard. They protect our constitution. That is why. And the very next question arises, from where this concept has been actually came across or originated. So this concept came from England, which was started at the time of King Henry IV, which was known as Royal Court of England. And in old days of Royal Court, the judge used to carry a Bible along with him when he enters into the courtroom, because then it itself considered as a law. So that is why he always carry a Bible along with him. That is why judge carries a Bible along with him, because after that it himself is a law. And so yes, people stand in honor of a Bible and also for the judge, because when a judge enters into courtroom along with the Bible, we consider that now the judge is a person who personifies God, okay, who represents God. Now he will do a justice. Now he will be impartial. Now he will do all the judgments, and he will make all the decisions on the true grounds, out of all the emotions, by keeping aside all the relations and everything. So that is the main reason in old days of England why judge carry a Bible along with him when he enters into the courtroom. And yes, we should not forget this, that judge plays an important role, or a very vital role in a courtroom, because judge is someone who interprets laws, who issue order, who even issue order to a policeman to behave properly and to follow each and every rule. So yes, in very true sense, judges are a public servant and they are doing best out of their services. We consider judge as a lord or as a representative of a god, because in their judicial capacities, when they actually acting in their judicial capacities, they have a power to grant any application or to accept any application or whatever, even to deny, to hear anyone or to not to hear anyone. So when a person acting in his judicial capacities as a judge, for that time being he is someone who will be considered as a god, because for that time being he is a person who have all the authorities, have all the powers. So yes, that is up for the session. And if you people have any sort of confusions, doubt or a query, please do write down in the comment section. I'll answer that. And thanks a lot for listening me out.